1, as a constitutional and human rights lawyer, 2, as an opposition leader, and 3, as a citizen of Nigeria from Southeast extraction. Now, as a lawyer, you have rightly pointed out that Section 41 is very clear. And let me state what Section 41 said clearly. That every citizen of Nigeria shall be entitled to move freely underline, throughout Nigeria, and to reside in any part thereof. And no citizen of Nigeria shall be expelled from Nigeria or denied entry thereto or exit therefrom. If you put it into context with Edo State, it simply means no citizen of Nigeria can be expelled from Edo State or denied entry into Edo State or exit therefrom. And every citizen of Nigeria has the right to move freely in Edo State. So what the governor said is unconstitutional, it is illegal, it is irresponsible, and it's largely illiterate. Coupled with Section 39 that guarantees freedom of expression and Section 40 that guarantees freedom of association and assembly. Having said that, as a lawyer, let me talk as an opposition leader. This is a direct attack, threat, intimidation of opposition leaders. Recall that Adams Oshomole blocked airports. Even the Minister of Aviation noted that what he did was wrong. Yet nobody threatened him. Nobody locked him up. If it were an opposition leader, he would have been in jail cooling off before anything is said and done. But whenever you come to APC, your sins are forgiven. And look at an innocent citizen, just because he's an opposition leader, he's been threatened, his life being threatened, that he should not step into Edo State by a governor that is INEC produced, figure challenged, pinchomic and petite, and largely illiterate, like I said. Now, let me come in from the point of being a citizen from Igbo extraction. I sense tribalistic, cheap, ethnic bigotry in this governor. If Peter Obi were to be a leader from Hausa land or from Yoruba land, this governor will not dare make such a statement. Recall when 16 persons were killed in Edo State, before even making any investigation, he ran to Kano State to prostrate. That was a good thing, because life is very, very essential. The same governor that did that is the same governor that is threatening the life of a human being for just coming into your state. This is very annoying. It's a direct threat to Igbo people. It's a direct threat and exhibition of being an Igbo hater. And that should stop. Let me tell you, from where I come from, when you kill even a madman, that's when you know that he has a brother. If a strand of hair falls from Peter Obi, because this is a direct attack and threat to his life. Remember, the governor made it clear. He said his security can no longer be guaranteed. He used the word never, if he does not take permission from him. Let me ask Mondo Kobole, does it mean that when he finishes as a governor, before he travels to any state in Nigeria, he would have to seek the permission of all the governors? Okay. Does it mean that 200 million Nigerians, before they step into Edo State, they would have to seek permission from the governor? Okay. And in the case of AMPP versus the IGP, the law has even been made clear that you don't even need permission, even when you want to embark on a protest. And I'm talking about peaceful protest. Okay. If you don't need permission when you want to embark on a protest, how can a governor be talking about permission to visit a state? Okay, that is in bad taste. Okonkwo, that is offensive.
These are the questions.
I reject it with everything that is within me. You know, that is why Julius Caesar said, in Julius Caesar, he said, let me have men about me that are fat, sleek-headed men, such as Mondo Kobole, who has a lean and hungry look. They think too much of themselves. He says some men are dangerous.
Okay, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo, let me step in at this point. I'm sure even if you go to his office, you won't even see him. Okay, we don't, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo, let's maintain.
At this point, I can tell you from my heart, if you are not scared of this country, Nigeria, I am particularly very scared of the political trajectory in Nigeria. Yes, under APC-led administration. In 2015, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, during the election period, made it very clear to all Nigerians that nobody's political ambition, that his own political ambition is not worth the blood of any Nigerian citizen. That was his statement. Those are the type of statements you hear from a humble Democrat, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. I know that in the Nigerian political context of today, Nigerians home and abroad will be missing Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. He made that statement even when late President Muhammadu Buhari, who contested against him in that year, was threatening fire and thunderstorm, that heads was going to roll if he doesn't win the election. That was, how you can infer how much he was threatening the state of Nigeria and the citizens of this country. And here we are again with the same rascality of APC continued. When I say that Buhari laid the foundation of catastrophe in Nigeria, I wasn't mistaken when I said that. Yes, I was very clear, because it was a foundation that was laid on destruction, catastrophe, and rascality. And that is why even up to today, the Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration has continued on the same trajectory when he said he was going to continue from where Buhari started. I take you a little bit again into history. During the 2023 presidential election, everybody saw how people were threatened in Lagos State, how people were maliciously, attacked. People were given physical bruises, physical beating. Did Buhari say anything about that? No, he didn't. Did Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was at that time the presidential candidate of APC, did he condemn any of the attack? The answer is no. And today, they have continued on the same trajectory of threat, and threat. This time, Peter Obi is their headache. Peter Obi is the only man. These guys are... See, 2027 election is still about 2 years away. And yet, this is where we are already. It is quite unfortunate that we are heading towards destruction in this country because APC came into power. I've always told you people, you see, when you remove good governance, good political leadership in any country, that country cannot survive. If you doubt me, go and read a book called Why Nation Fails. You will understand the origin of power, prosperity, and poverty. You see, these people continually use the extractive institutions, according to the argument from this very book, which simply means concentrating power and wealth on the hands of just very few individuals, and then they go ahead using them as weapon against the entire masses. And that is what exactly is happening today. Who is Okpebolo? Who is Monday Okpebolo? If not because we live in a lawless and clueless nation where rascality thrives, who is Monday Okpebolo to be a governor in Edo State with all the elites, all the educated and all the intelligent personalities that Edo, sons and daughters have in bulk? Who is Sunday or Monday Okpebolo to be a governor? And today he has continued on the same trajectory with the governor of Edo State, the Reverend Father Governor Hyacinth, who threatened Peter Obi first, and then followed by this, Monday Okpebolo. That is not even the first. Peter Obi has been threatened over time in this country, Nigeria, that he even had to cry out to Nigerians home and abroad. It is quite unfortunate. Continue to support abomination, continue to support rascality. I can tell you, at the end of the day, you still go back to the church to pray and fast for God to give you the grace and favor to get American visa, to get German visa, to get visa to travel to Europe. That visa will not come. You will stay back in Nigeria and inherit and reap the fruit, the bad fruit of rascality you have sown among this nation. Well, Nigeria, whether you like it or not, APC government actually needs to go. Yes, APC government need to go back to wherever they come from so that we can have a sane country. It is certainly too much at this material time. And that is why, personally, I will not stop lending my voice until this cankerworm which has befallen this country, Nigeria, called APC, is finally laid to rest. At this point, I will allow you guys to be the judge. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section and share this video. Man, another person see him. God bless you.